Carol, you got your special dress on. It's beautiful.
I have my special dress on.
Oh,
Oh boy.
wow.
It's called a drindle, huh?
Yes, it is. It is, and it's been getting a lot of wear.
Good for you. Is Len dressed up too?
Well, he should be. He's taking a nap. Well, he works at the VFW this morning for their breakfast, and he just got in.
Gotcha.
It's up like 6 o'clock in the morning, so he's got the timer on. Then he'll have his little leader hosting on.
Cool. Very nice. Lovely.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, it's just really good.
It is.
It adds to the music.
It does.
You want me to get dressed? Yes.
We've been practicing polkas.
Okay.
Just because.
Just because. That's why. Just because. Okay, this song is Just Because, Just Because. That's it. Like, is an introduction.
Nice. That was fast.
That's a short song.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just Because. Okay.
Okay, what's next?
Do we get anyone else?
No one yet.
How about the Pennsylvania polka?
Yeah.
And Eric lives in Pennsylvania, so we have to do that because he lives there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
There is no Delaware polka, is there? Okay. Pennsylvania polka, thank you.
So good? Yeah, we're good.
Now, Eric plays the clarinet, and of course, we have to play the clarinet polka. That's the best we can do. Okay, so this is a song by Frankie Yankovic. Who Stole the Kishka?
Oh, wow.
Who Stole the Kishka?
From the butcher shop. Right?
Okay. How about the beer barrel polka?
Yes. Which we have rearranged as Roll Out the Torah.
Okay, going for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay. Or I'll just do Yay! I even tried a little bit of the bellow shape, but the older you get, the harder it is to do the bellow shape.
I know.
And we'll do one more, the hoop-de-doo. So thank you so much. We're going to stop. We hope we set a nice, happy polka mood for everyone. Carolyn Len, would you like to go?
Yes, we can.
Go ahead.
I have a surprise for you.
Woo. Those outfits are wonderful. Carol, where did you get your outfit?
Off of Amazon.
Nice. They went to the jungle in South America.
Wow.
My hat came from my flowers actually came from Strasbourg, Germany,
Nice.
on a cruise, and we stopped at one of the shops there, and I bought my hat from there. But the rest of it's all Amazon. Now I'm going to use my little baby accordion today,
Oh.
my little Roland, because it's just a lot of fun, and I want to show you the sound that it gets. It gets really a good sound. And I did use this last night because we had to scroll. And it's amazing.
Is it a 3 or a 4?
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
How many bases?
Not enough. I think it's got 76, but it's got all the ones I need.
All the keys, yeah.
Yeah. And it's got only 2 octaves here. So I've got to really, adjust things. And there's a way that you can actually extend the octave up or extend the octave down if you want to do that. So it's just a really amazing instrument. And we went to an Oktoberfest in Frederick, Maryland the other week. And the fellow who was playing there, Mike in the Continentals, he's really a good German accordion player. He had one of these, and he did the whole night with one of these.
Wow.
So they've got a lot of power. Plus, you can plug them in to an amp or whatever, and even get more power. So they're really good. All right, so we're going to use this. I have it set on my German stop. So we're going to start with. What are we starting with?
Was Bohemian Comedy music.
Typical German music. That's all I can say. All right, here we go. Ready? That's kind of fun.
I like the
Does
tuba.
it sound okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
tuba.
Yeah, listen to that tuba.
Great sound.
It's got a nice little sound. All right, the next one we're going to do is the El Rio Drive Polka.
Hey.
Written by Vern Mixner. That's who it was written by. Played by Alex. Okay, so I'm going to try this here. I gotta see it. Actually, if I move this over here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Bravo.
Yay.
Nice.
I like that one. That's kind
Yes.
I cut out some of the repeats because that thing like goes on forever and ever and ever. So we don't really want to do that. I want to do this one. There's another one that I want to do, and then we'll go back to it. This is the Shoots and Lethal Polka. Well, we're gonna do it. This is a Shoots and Lethal Polka,
Shoots and Lethal Polka.
and it does have a little bit of yodeling in it,
Ooh.
which I do attempt. I don't know how good it comes across, but I do attempt. But I practice all year for this little bit of yodeling.
Oh.
Shoots and Lethal is a shooting club.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. yodelay-yo, 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 oh, yodelay-yo, yodelay-yo, yodelay-yo.
Bravo!
Wow.
And that was good yodeling too.
I yodeled too.
Yes,
Yeah.
very nice.
I've got to work on my yodeling. It's going to get a little better, I think. But let's see. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, I know. Let's do the toast.
Oh,
We're going to do the German
have my
drinking
mug.
song. We don't have our beer, but we'll get that later.
Got water.
You got your water. There you go.
yes.
Really
I knows that there can be I knows that Ein, zwei, drei, super.
Zig-zag, hoi, hoi, hoi. Zig-zag, hoi, hoi, hoi. Delaware Accordion Club is wonderful.
There is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, all my friends will be drinking all our beer. Oh, yeah. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, all our friends will be drinking all our beer.
Bravo!
Nice.
Bravo!
Are we done?
You have another one?
Sure,
We
we
do.
got loads of them. We got hours here.
We got just another polka.
Just another boat.
Here it is.
That's a good one.
Just enough.
Slow down. It was just another polka, like any other polka. But oh, what a guy in my arms. Am I in heaven since we met? Is this the Philharmonic playing Romeo and Juliet? No, just another polka, like any other polka. But somehow the music has its charms. It was just another polka, like holy smoker. Oh, what a guy in my arms. Philharmonic playing Romeo and Juliet. No, just another polka, like any other polka. But somehow the music lacks its charms. It was just another polka, like holy smoker. Oh, what a guy in my arms. Oh, what a guy in my arms.
Bravo!
Thank you, guys.
You were dressing up and everything.
Switch them
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah.
Now can I go, honey?
You can go wherever you want to go.
You look marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we look marvelous. Yes.
All kinds of people taking our pictures last night.
We had a good time. It was for the Indian River Yacht Club.
Oh,
We're having an Oktoberfest, and the lady who puts it on is German, and so she really makes sure that everything is. The ladies show up in their German costumes, and she's got the sauerbraten and the whole bit, and a whole table of wonderful desserts and stuff. And she hires us to play for their cocktail hour. And they were giving out these little drinks. What was that?
Oh, that was schnapps.
Without the schnapps, they were giving out these little drinks in the cocktail hour.
Shooters.
And they have us stroll around all the tables. So it was really kind of neat because you got, you could really get the tables going and singing and stuff.
Nice.
Then afterwards they had a dinner, and then they had a DJ play, which of course he didn't play any German music, but
He played some lame polkas in the beginning, and then he went to the line dancing.
Okay.
but it's a good night. We always have a good time.
Very, very nice.
great.
Okay, I'm going to let Bob, you want to stand by in case you got more time. But Bob, are you ready?
Yeah, I got it.
We'll give Bob a chance. Thank you so much. That was very nice.
You're welcome.
I feel underdressed now.
Dress up tomorrow.
I think this little accordion does a good job.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
It really, fits the bill for something like that. So it's good.
Yeah, Roland's got good sounds.
Yes.
We were exploring Roland pianos.
You like this?
Yes.
I
And
play all
it's,
my Oktoberfest stuff in September. You know, I played Oktoberfest last month. For some reason, September was the Oktoberfest month for me. But I always have to have reasons for playing songs or whatever. So I was thinking a little bit. I play a couple songs that were, I played private parties, nursing homes, various an outdoor annual Italian fair every year, and you get certain requests, right? And if you want to build your repertoire up, basically what you do is if you get a request and you don't know it, you try to play something similar, but you tell that person, if you ever see me again, I'm going to know this song. I'm going to know this request. And it's amazing how many songs I learned over the years and increased my repertoire.
Oh, yeah.
But when I played the Veterans Home, one request kept coming up, especially from the older guys. I guess there were still, it's been a couple of years now, but there were still some World War II guys. One guy was actually in a gurney, and he'd come out, and they would ask for this next song. I'm going to try to sing it, even
Yes, yes.
all of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes gave me eyes that cry. How can I get along without you? You took the part that once was my heart. So why not take all of me? Why not take all of me? And then even if I knew the song sort of half baked or whatever, I knew I was going back there, then I would work on it and try to improve it, try to get a better arrangement or whatever. And when I played up at the Forward Manor, your old boss, Susan, used to hire me every month up there for about 3 years. I'd go up and I played in different dining rooms. There were dining rooms where people needed a lot of help. And then you'd end up at one where the people were fairly independent and I'd have trouble getting out of there. I would play while they were eating and then they wouldn't let me go. We'd go out in there was a sofa area. We'd go out and, we'd talk. I'd tell them a few stories or whatever. But there was a woman there and she asked me for, can't think of the name of the song now, but Que Sera, right? And I said, what do you like, Doris Day? She says, not really. She says, I don't like her at all, but I like the song. So I said, well, I don't really know it now, but next time I come. So every time I came there, I had to play. And then she said, don't you know the words? When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. But I did like Doris Day. And Doris Day was in a couple pretty good movies. I watch a lot of the old movies now. She made a couple pretty serious movies, not only the ones with Rock Hudson, but she made some pretty good movies. Another memory that I had, about 6 or 7 years ago, I went to the National Accordion Association convention in Richardson, Texas. And now the problem with this here versus the Las Vegas, you had to fly into an airport that was 40 miles away and get a shuttle to go in. And the hotel that you were on your own. You got your own meals weren't included. So it was a pretty expensive, but they had all the top accordion players there, good workshops, outstanding. And when you went to lunch, I went to lunch one day and they had a buffet. It was lunch meat and soups and salads and whatever. And the people that were in the lunch area, they weren't necessarily people from the convention. It was a very, very big hotel and it was open to everybody. It wasn't the hotel, it was the entire convention. So you had all kind of people in there. And I went and I got a sandwich and when I sat down at one of the tables, I didn't know the people, but I saw them in one of the workshops, so I had something to talk to. And then all of a sudden, some guy came in. He was sitting in the back, and he had an accordion similar to Carol's small one, like a 74 bass or 78 bass, whatever. And it had a musette reed on it. And he just started playing. He played this other song, beautiful song, and it was so beautiful, and the people stopped eating. The people that were not even in the convention, they just stopped eating, and they sat there and they listened to the song. And when he got finished with it, everybody gave him a big ovation. So I said, I gotta learn that song. Yeah, that's what was the name of the first song? I keep forgetting the name of that, but beautiful song. And then the second one was Sway, and Michael Bublé. I was listening to the radio the other day, and they had Michael Bublé on there, and he sings a beautiful version of that. Um, what else is it? Oh, reminding me of what kind of music I'd like to play. Um, I have on my iPhone. You have a calendar. Every day I go into the calendar, and it has instructions on there. Usually, a doctor's appointment or a blood test or surgery on my eyes or something like that. But it also has all the holidays on there, all the holidays. And for Susan and Eric, it was Yom Kippur on the 5th. On the 5th, and a big holiday for the Jewish people. So it reminded me of when I played in the band in the Lehigh Valley, and we did play a lot of the Jewish affairs. The guy that led the band, Ray Herring, they call him Fish Herring. He did a lot of work. He did a lot of work for Dr. Weinstein, and Dr. Weinstein had a lot of connections. Had a lot of private parties. We played the B'nai B'rith fundraising luncheons and actually a couple weddings, a few weddings. And at the weddings, they always had some aunt or somebody, some relative that was a singer or an opera singer, and they come up and handed me music and said, she wants to come up and sing later on. So it was always a challenge, and people were pretty sophisticated. They knew their music, but we always had to play Fiddler on the Roof, all the songs from Fiddler on the Roof, and my favorite one by far. Let me get this. Is To Life, which was the big, and at all the Jewish weddings, that To Life was one of the songs that was requested, but it was one of my favorites. My favorite part. The music from Fiddler on the Roof is absolutely outstanding. Maybe I'll play one polka. I hadn't played it in 6 months. Since Susan didn't play it, I'm a big fan of the Sopranos series. And on HBO, they're rerunning the entire series. So 2 months ago, I started watching each episodes. It's like these, what do they call these crazy people that sit down? But I only watch one every night. It would start about 11 o'clock, and I watch. So I went from season 1, and in season 2, they have an episode where Tony is in with his psychiatrist, Dr. Melfi, and he's telling her all the things that piss him off, get him angry. He says, and I see these people walking down the street, and they're smiling and they're walking. They don't have a care in the world. He says, they're goddamn happy wanderers. He says, and I feel like going over and smacking them right in the face. So the name of that episode turns out to be The Happy Wanderer, right? And at the end, when they're playing the credits, they play Frankie Yankovic's version of The Happy Wanderer. Yes, I didn't notice it years ago when I watched that episode, but they played it. But I haven't practiced it, but I'll see if I can see if since Susan didn't play it. That's one of our favorites, right, Susan?
Yes.
Along the mountain track, and when I go, I wonder. time I hear that now, I could see Tony Soprano crossing the street and punching a guy right in the face.
Oh,
Unbelievable. Uh, but did you ever watch The Sopranos? Did you ever? It's a tremendous series, you know. Okay, anybody else gonna
No,
play?
you have one. You have another one.
Let me think here. You know, one of the polkas. It's a Polish, but last year I had a call. I played a birthday party for a brother and a sister, twins. They were like in their 70s, and they both played the accordion. So the guy that called me said he'd like an accordion player. They had a big hall. And anyhow, I got there and I played a couple of Dick Contino tunes, and I talked to the people, and we did. It was a choir. They did Beatles songs, and I had a Beatles song that I played that they sang along and everything. Anyhow, turns out they were Polish, right? And they said, "Can I play any Polish songs?" So they had a microphone, and the guy come over. He actually held the microphone, and but the brother and sister were Polish. They got up and danced. Next thing you know, 4 or 5 couples got up, and they were all dancing. Half hour I was playing Polish. So, I got a Polish girlfriend. She looks a lot like you. She's kinda nice, pretty dark eyes. I like her and she likes me too. I like to call her sweetheart. She wants to take my name. It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our names will be the same. It won't be long now, our Polish girlfriend. Our names will be the same. I got a Polish girlfriend. She looks a lot like you. She's kinda nice, pretty dark eyes. I like her and she likes me too. I like to call her sweetheart. She wants to take my name. It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our names will be the same, the same. It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our names will be the same. You know, music, if you get good enough where, and most of us are, where you could play out and everything, it really opens a lot of doors. You know, it opens a lot of experiences that you wouldn't have otherwise. You know, meet interesting people. It's been a fantastic thing. I'm glad I took accordion lessons. I went to this studio walking past in the city of Allentown, and I wanted to take trombone lessons. And, you know, it's called Keyboard Music Center. And the only thing they had was accordion. And I thought about it a little bit, and I think I heard Dick Contino's Horse Height Business, you know, whatever. And it was actually it was a record that was on the record players. And so I went and I took accordion lessons, and I don't regret it now. It makes a big difference in your life, you know, when you think about music. It really does. And then the clarinet and the saxophone, I bought a tenor sax and learned to play it on my own. And my sister took clarinet lessons from the top clarinetist in the Lehigh Valley, played for the Allentown Band. And I wanted to take saxophone lessons from him. He played alto sax and clarinet. He said, I won't give you saxophone lessons until you learn to play the clarinet. He wouldn't teach me just the saxophone. So I took a couple lessons and then learned most of it on my own. We have any other players, Susan?
No, we are done today. So I want to thank everyone for coming, and everyone did a nice job, and it's beautiful today too. So enjoy this nice weather. We'll see everyone next month in November.
Okay.
Play the turkey song, Turkey in the Straw. Everyone practice Turkey in the Straw.
And if you're walking down the street, don't look like the damn Happy Wanderer.
We'll see some on Halloween, so watch out.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Good seeing everybody.
Hey, was that John?